Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome. Today I have a new message for you. And this message is related to your work. It's related to creativity. It's related to projects you might have, right? And I feel like at this time you're gonna have a major breakthrough in your work, in your finances, in your abundance, in your missions. And so yeah, maybe you are getting promoted at work, right? Or like you're going to the next level when it comes to what you do and how you connect with the world. And I have angel members that connect with this message: 43, 45, 44, 45, 47, and 9. And because I feel like you're gonna have clarity, absolute clarity when it comes to what you are doing here, right? I feel like new doors are gonna open, so you might have new collaborations, right? If you are creating something, you are going to have a clear picture of what you're going to create, right? And I feel like this is a general message, right? But this is also, and I'm still trying to put the puzzle together, right? Because I receive so many messages, and sometimes I should do more videos, but because then it all meshes up into one video. But this message is also for the stars. And I really feel like you saw it before, what you were doing here and what was your purpose, right? But you couldn't fulfill it, right? Life gets in the way. You get reincarnated and then you forget. But I really feel like at this time the divine forces are blessing you with a clear picture again of what you're meant to do and create in order to help humanity. And I also have to say that people have this misconception about stars, right? About being a star. Because being a star is not only being famous or being a celebrity or something like this, right? And it's not something you choose, right? It's not something you do for the cloud or something. It's something that has to be earned within your soul, right? Because a star is somebody that rose above the world, right? That connected to the higher realms and saw clearly that they had the special ingredient, that they had the special spark within their hearts to bring something new and to bring something that the world needs at this time, right? So like a star could be a celebrity, right? But it's way more than fame and recognition and all of this, right? Is something that yeah, it cannot be given. You must earn it, right? It's God that gifts to you that power, right? And I feel like sometimes people hear people talking about the star, right? And they do not understand that being famous and being a star is totally different, right? We have so many examples of stars that we wouldn't consider like celebrities, like, I don't know, but I love light, right? So Thomas Edison, for example, he brought electricity to us, and it's that. And sometimes those stars, and I've been hearing about them all my life, right? And sometimes those stars do not get recognition while they are alive. But they are the ones that pursued something for over and over and over, and no matter what the recognition they get or not, right? Because it's not about that, it's about that spark in the heart, it's about following our highest spiritual path on earth is healing. The star heals, right? It's not about ourselves. And so I feel like you as a star is gonna get born again, or like this energy is arising once more, and it's remembering you that of your purpose, of what you meant to do, or like, you know, you have your work, right? Or yeah, it has to be your work, right? Because a star could not like I was gonna say, like, you may have your work and then you have your hobby, but a star is not a hobby, right? A star has to be the work, because the work is who we are. It's what defines us, and we cannot pretend, right? The star cannot pretend to be anything other than what it is. And I feel like you're getting reminded of your soul's mission, of your purpose, of what you're meant to do here in your line of work, but clearly, okay? So like, whatever you weren't able to do in your past life, you are doing it now. You, even if you haven't done it yet, you will be able to do it now, because you can see it clearly, right? Those informations, those little sparks, those little lights are coming, and they are showing you clearly the path, right? That you couldn't saw before, and you were kind of in the dark, and now you're really being able to fulfill them, right? Or to see them clearly. And I also feel like you couldn't before. I'm sorry. You couldn't before, because I really feel it has to do with boundaries, right? And these boundaries could be with people you relate to, right? People who are still, don't want to say lower levels, but it is kind of. But I never want to see it like this, right? Because it's not about the levels, right? Although you know that if you consider yourself a star, you know you are just continue whatever you did in your past life, right? like you see that those prodigies, and you know that if this little boy, a 5-year-old, played the piano so good, it's because he played it in his past life, right? It's not that he gained anything new this life, it's because he's just continued the work of the soul, right? and and so you know that if you are a star, you just continue the work you did in your past life, right? And that's why some things are so easy to you, and they are your identity, right? You don't have to put any effort in order to be who you are, right? So like these boundaries could had been related to people. They could have been related to regular things that you do, right? That, you know, I did this piece, my latest piece on my, go check out my Etsy shop, but I did this piece that is called a temple, and this piece is like, wait, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so this piece is called a temple, right? And I didn't do it on purpose, but like it starts here, bigger, right? And then it starts to get smaller. And yeah, check out my Etsy shop, okay? Really sorry guys, had to stop this video because of technical problems. But as I was saying, you are now able to have stronger boundaries, stronger standards than what you had previously, right? And yeah, it's just like in your spiritual path, right? At some point it starts to get, how to say it, it starts to get smaller and smaller, right? Subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for being there. I love you guys. See you soon.